Hello everyone, my name is Disha Saraswat. I am a certified OHCP and a certified ethical hacker. I have an experience of total 8 years and have provided the training to many corporate persons as well as the college student. Today I am here to discuss our course content. So let me show my screen. This is our course content of the cyber security. It takes around 45 hours to complete and it contains many topics. Firstly, I am explaining you why cybersecurity is important, and after that, we can go through our course content. Cybersecurity is a kind of a practice which everyone's follow to secure our environment. It is not the duty of a single person, it is everyone's responsibility. For example, if you are working in a corporate, so it is the duty of the employees as well as your organization to secure your data, and keeping yourselves and your system secure is the duty of everyone. There are some steps which we have to follow to securing our operating systems. Some of them are present here on my screen. That is, make sure you can lock your systems whenever you are away. If you are not present around your system, so make sure you can lock your system so no one can access in your absence. Always hide your data files in the folder which is present on the screen. It is the basic clean desk properties. Always enable your software updates and Windows firewalls and your antivirus because it helps you to block the file which is present in your network and which is sending by an hacker, etc. Next topic is related to our malware and the antivirus. There are different kinds of malware, viruses, worms, and trojans are present in our environment. How can we secure our environment from these kinds of malware? So in this topics I will tell you that what are these and how can you make with the help of different kind of tools. Next is our internet security. Internet security means whenever we are accessing the internet, so what steps we can follow in our mind to make it secure, because all the kinds of vulnerability are spread with the help of internet. Because when we are accessing the internet, so we can taking all the informations and all the different kinds of files from the internet, because everybody not knows that we not to searching and surfing on randomly on the different websites, because some websites are not trusted. So these are some points which you remember in your mind. That is, first, not to download any file from the untrusted website, not to using the free license softwares, because sometimes that software contains the viruses, and many more. There are different kinds of security threats which is present in our internet. That is, unauthorized access. Someone can access your data in absence of yours. Security solutions, DDoS and DOS attacks, IP spoofing, man in the middle attack. All those attacks I will explaining you in our course. Next is our security on social networking sites. Most of the persons using the social networking websites that contains our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. So it is our duty. How can we secure our networking sites? Most famous, you can say that network security threats is phishing. Phishing is a kind of a threat in which hacker sends you an email which contains maybe the URL or the attachment. Whenever you are click on the URL, it redirects you to the different phishing page, and it wants a credentials from you. Whenever the user submit the credentials, they got hacked. Second thing is the email attachment. Sometimes hacker attach a viruses, malware with the email. So whenever the user install that particular attachment in their system, so all the malware is spreads inside their system. So it is very famous kind of a threat. Apart from that, there are URL spoofing and the clickjacking. Clickjacking is a kind of a vulnerability which is present in the different websites, and it is normally arise because of iframe. Next is our securing email communication. How can we secure our email? There are there are different topics inside it, that is what is email address, how can we write a particular email, what is the structure of our email address, how can we compose and send an email. This is also the important part, because phishing is the same kind of threat which comes under the email communication, because phishing is only be done with the help of email. In that, I am explaining you the encryption topic, which you can use to make your email fully encrypted. So no one, if an hacker access your email, so they cannot be identified what you write inside your email. Next is our securing mobile devices. Mobile devices we can use everywhere, every person using the mobile. It is also the kind of operating systems, so we know that what are the steps of procedure we can follow to secure our mobile devices. Mobile devices, if we are using the Android one, so they it can use the .apk files. So make sure whenever a person sending you the APK files, so you have to find out with the help of mobile security devices that this file is genuine or not. This is the basic criteria if you want to secure your mobile devices. And other type of security I will explain you. Next topic is related to our cloud. Cloud is something that which you can access from anywhere. So in this part, you have to know that how can we secure our cloud computing. We can secure our mobile email, which is present beside, but we can also secure our cloud. Different person using different type of cloud computing, that is, we are using the Gmail, some corporate person using the OneDrive. These are also the part of the cloud. That means types. There are next topic is securing network connection. How can we secure our networking concepts? How can we knowledge about different type of networking concept? We are using everywhere, we are using the networking. If we are using the routers, we are using switches, so these are also the part of the network. How can we set up a wireless network, and what is the network security? Everything I can explaining in our course. Next is that whenever hacker taking all the data from our system, so we have the next is the data backup and the disaster recovery. How can we take that data back? So data backup is the most important part. When no need, that means nothing must. Whenever hacker is attacking on you, they can take all the data, and after that you can prepare the data backup. This is not the correct way. Always take backup of your data if you are sharing with someone. You can use your OneDrive or Google Drive, so you can upload that data from there, and after that you can send it. Why the need arise for the data backup? It is very easy, because we are not so sure that if an hacker is attacking on us, or if by mistake we can delete the data. So this is our need to back up the data. There are different types of data backup method, which I told you later. There are same thing, some cloud backup services are also provided on the OneDrive, Google Drive, Apple iCloud Drive, some person using the Apple one, and some uses the Google Drive and also the OneDrive. These are cloud backup methods, so we can use that services for taking all the backup and all the data on that. How can you back up your data and restore in the Windows 10? So I can explain you one by one all the method in our course. How can we taking the fully backup, or we can take the incremental backup? How can we restore our file from the file history? So these are some topics which contains in our cyber security course. Yes. From this one, for our, that is the introduction to the security to our backup of the data. It contains many topics. Each of them I can explain you that what a particular cyber security means, and it contains different methods and different way to secure our environment. Because in previously I already told you that it is not the duty of the single person. So we learn about the cybersecurity and make our world from away from the hackers, and we can secure all the data that is our personally or our corporate data. It doesn't mean we can secure our data and make our environment clean from the hackers. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.